Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Jessica and today is my project pan update. Thanks for clicking on this video. I love updating you all on this project. This is my rolling project pan where I'm continuously working on 10 makeup, beauty, skin, hair type items, with mostly the goal being to use them up completely. And I update this every single month to show you how my progress is. I love taking progress videos for all of you so you can really meticulously compare the videos side by side. And I also love weighing all of my products and giving you lots of data points and numbers in these updates. So if you're here for all of that, definitely stay tuned. But if you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe to this channel so you're here for all of my project pan updates and whatever other content I feel like creating that month. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Just get it out of the way. You know you're gonna like it. So thank you in advance for doing that. It really does help me out a lot. Let's get right on into this video. So I always start with the item that's been in this project the longest, and for now that is my Tarteist Pro Glow palette, and I'm specifically working on the shade Sculpt in this palette, which is the powder bronzer inside here. So here's what Sculpt was looking like when I first brought this into the project back in January. It was weighing 260.61 grams when I first brought it in. This has been wearing very slowly, even though I have been using it consistently, and the progress you can see is very minimal, if any. Finally, last month, I hit a big milestone. I finally hit pan on this item. Here's what it was looking like last month. It was weighing 258.5 grams during that time. I used it 13 times in the past month, making for 114 uses total in this project. And after those uses, here's what it's looking like today. I'm hoping that the pan will have expanded a little bit, but I doubt there'll be much of a change in this pan size from last month to this month. 13 uses is pretty low compared to how I've been able to use it in previous months, and that's because my attention has been divided between several other bronzing type products, one of them in this project. So this one's kind of taken a little bit of a backseat, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with it kind of hanging out just for a little bit for these summer months so I can focus on some more summery type bronzers and then really go hard on this item again in the fall and winter and hopefully use it up by the end of the year. We shall see, but I'm excited to just watch this pan continue to grow and expand with all of you, but it just might be doing so a little bit slowly in these summer months. This product now weighs 258.33 grams, so I've used 0.17 grams of product, but more than 2 grams since bringing this into the project. So that is nothing to be disappointed about. I'm happy that I'm getting use on this product as a whole, and I'm really feeling good about how used this thing is looking since I've been focusing on it in these projects. This next item also came to the project in January, and it's another one that will be here throughout the entirety of the year. It is this blush palette from e.l.f. So here's what this palette was looking like when I first brought it into this project in January. It was weighing 92.1 grams. This also has been taking quite a long time to make any significant progress on, as most blushes tend to do. We did finally hit a pan in that first blush in the upper left corner, and then recently, I think, was it last update or the one before that? Not sure, but I did hit pan in that second upper blush, the upper right corner. So here's what it was looking like last month. It was weighing 90.4 grams. I reached for it 21 times in the past month. Today it weighs 90.3 grams, so I've used 0.1 gram of product. I've used it 160 times total, and here's what it's looking like today. And I don't know if you'll see much of a change here. I've been really focusing on this bottom left shade for the most part, hoping to hit pan on that one soon. These little divots in here are starting to get pretty low, but still no pan in sight. I'll continue to chip away at that one. This one's perfect for the summer. Great time for me to focus on it. And once I hit pan on that, this will be my challenge. I'll really have to go in on that shade to try and hit pan on it before the end of the year because it is so pigmented and so bright and not the easiest color to wear on a regular basis. It's not a neutral tone, that is for sure. And I tend to gravitate more towards these peachy tones in my regular day-to-day. So I'm gonna need a little bit of luck with that one, but I think that I should be able to hit my goal on this one. I'm not trying to use this one up, if that wasn't clear. I'm trying to hit pan on all 4 of these blush shades, and we're halfway there. Halfway through the year, halfway to our goal. It could be worse. I'm excited to continue to reach for this one. These are great blushes, such a good value at the drugstore if you are looking for some new blushes or trying to kind of expand your blush collection. Check this one out. Another long haul item for this year is from Colourpop. This is one of their Lippie pencils in the shade Bossy. This is their red color, and it is the shade that I have on my lips today. I'm trying to use this item 60 times during the course of the year, so 5 times each month. And if I happen to use it up over the course of those 60 uses, that's just an extra little added bonus. And actually things are looking pretty good. And I'll let you know more about that in just a second. But first, here's what this pencil was looking like when I first brought it into the project in January. It was weighing 6.73 grams. I've used quite a significant portion of this pencil. Here's what it was looking like last month. It was weighing 4.29 grams. I reached for it 5 times in the past month. Today it's weighing 3.90 grams, so I used 0.39 grams of product. I've used it 27 times total, and here's what it's looking like today. And I just did sharpen it, so it should be at least a little bit shorter. I did draw a new mark on my pencil book, so I'll show you that as well. But this is getting to be quite the small little nub in here, and I would not be surprised if this gets used up entirely before the end of the year. I still have 33 more uses to go on this before I hit my goal, and I'm wondering, will I even get to those 33 uses? I did lose a bit of this product in my carpet. Some of you may recall my carpet stain saga. Things are improving on that end. I'm happy to report. This product ended up in my carpet and not on my lips. So not all of this usage actually got to fulfill its destiny of being a lip product. C'est la vie, at least I'm using this item, and we shall see what happens in the next few months. I'm still 3 uses behind. I should be at 30 uses at this point, so I've been carrying over those uses into the next month. I was hoping to catch up just a little bit, but didn't happen this month. Maybe in July. You know, I keep saying next month I'll catch up, next month I'll catch up, but I mean it. Next month, maybe I'll catch up at least by 1 use. Hopefully. So my goal for this next month is to use it 8 times. I think the month of July is a great time to do that. There's so many fun summery looks that involve a red lip, and I plan to indulge in a few of those. So that is how I'm doing on this one, and I'm really hopeful that this one should be empty soon, especially going off of my pencil marks. So in the middle here is Bossy. This is where Bossy was last month in June, and we were able to use that much in those 5 uses. And I think this big jump is where I lost some of that product. So this one is not representative of what actually was used during that previous month. But over here on the other side, I have Contempo. Contempo was down here when I finished it up. So if that is the case, this is how much more I have left to use. So I should be able to do that in like 3 months. I don't know. Now I'm kind of wondering if I should slow down on this item a little bit and try and use it just 4 times each month to try and stretch it through the end of the year. I don't know if that's necessary. We'll see how long it goes. Next item in this project is the foundation I'm currently panning. This is from Kosas. This is their skin improving foundation. And I use the shade Light Medium Neutral Olive. Seems to be a good match for me. So I've been using this every single day that I've been wearing makeup, and I've actually quite fallen in love with this foundation. Took me a while to get there. I actually don't even notice the smell anymore that I was so dramatic about. And I've really been loving how it's been wearing on my skin. I have it on today. I've had it on in every video you've seen basically for the past 4 or 5 months since I brought this into the project. I brought this one in March, and it was weighing 117.34 grams. Last month, it was weighing 106.46 grams. I used this 27 times during the past month, which is amazing. Again, every single time I did my makeup. Today, it's weighing 99.77 grams, so we got below that 100-gram mark. I've used 6.69 grams just during the past month, and I've used over 17 grams total since bringing this into the project. So I'm so hopeful that I'm getting very close to finishing this one up. I think it is down here-ish in the bottle, and it's still pumping out just fine, but I am suspecting that very soon I'll have to open up this component and start scraping out that item once it stops being able to pump up what's remaining in here. And I'm really excited for that. I'm hoping this one will be empty, if not by the end of this month, definitely by the end of August. And I'm so excited to be rolling this one out very, very soon. Not yet, but soon. We are getting there. I've been able to use up most of this foundation just over those 4 months that I've been focusing on in this project. And I'm so happy because this one did expire as of July 1st. So it is still officially June as I'm filming this video, but in the next couple days, this will be officially expired. And this is a product with SPF in it. So that is to be considered when you're looking at the expiration date here of what really is expiring. It's the SPF. It's not necessarily that I can't use this product anymore, but it's just not at its best. I wear a lot of sunscreen underneath this, even before it's expired. So I'm not too worried about this being past its expiration date just during these final few weeks, hopefully, of using this product. And very, very soon it will be used up and rolled out. And I'm just so happy to have gotten my money's worth during the time that it was at its peak. So that's all for Kosas. I'm hoping to have an exciting update for you on that one next month. This next item is a hair product. This is from Bedhead, and it is their Small Talk product, which is a thickifier, energizer, stylizer type product. I put this in my hair almost every time I style it. I can use it as a blow dry cream, which is not really what it's intended for, but it really is best for bringing out the natural wave and natural texture of your hair when you let it air dry, which is how I used it today. So I just put this in the ends of my hair, and my intention was to blow dry it and smooth it out and make it look really nice and just straight for my day, but I ran out of time and I had to run out the door for some appointments and I didn't get to that, so I just let it air dry with the product in it, and it really does like bring out the natural wave in my hair. I just do not have straight hair. My hair has this very, not always flattering wave to it, but if I put products in it like this, it can really just accentuate that wave and exaggerate it and just make it a little bit more cuter for a daily wear. So there you have it. This is my heatless, effortless hairstyle using Bedhead Small Talk. What do you think? Anyways, so I brought this into this project in March. It was weighing 235.71 grams, and my goal for this one is to use it up completely. In my progress photos, I'm using my thumb to try and indicate the level of where this product is in the bottle, but it really is hard to judge sometimes. Last month, it was weighing 213.79 grams. I used it 4 times during the past month. Today, it weighs 204.65 grams, so I used 9.14 grams in just those 4 uses. And today, I believe the level to be, and this is kind of a really good guesstimate, just below, I'm kind of using the B as my reference point. It's just below that middle part of the B. Very descriptive, right? So here's the middle part of the B. It's like just below there. And I believe last month it was like just at the top of the B or just above the top of the B. So I've used, I'm going to say like, I don't know, a centimeter of products. Do my guesstimations here. This much product. This is very scientific. The product is just about there, and hopefully you'll get some kind of idea of what kind of difference I have between last month and this month. Moving on. This next item was brought in April, and it is my eyeshadow primer from Milani. This is the, you know, the classic, the tried and true Milani eyeshadow primer that everyone loves and talks about. And this has been taking me years to get through, so I'm finally decided to bring it into a project pan to try and just use it up and get it out of my collection. So here's what it was looking like in April when I first brought it in. It was weighing 9.66 grams. This has been going pretty steadily. You know, you use such a small amount of product that the progress you see month to month is not very dramatic. Last month, it was weighing 8.76 grams. I used it 17 times in the past month, making for 58 uses total in this project. Today, it weighs 8.37 grams, so I used 0.39 grams, and here's what it's looking like today. I don't know how much of a difference you'll be able to see, but there's still an ample amount of product remaining in that bottom part of the tube. So this one still has a ways to go. I'm not sure how long of a way, probably at least a couple months. I have a feeling this one's going to drag on and on. So stay tuned for that one. For now, it is staying put. But in the meantime, I am getting use on it, and I am kind of enjoying the addition of eyeshadow primer in my regular routine. I think it does just provide a little bit of an extra staying power with my matte eyeshadows. This next item was brought in mid-May. It's a lipstick. This is from Colourpop. This is one of their Lippie sticks in the shade Topanga, which is this really pretty, like bright coral pink shade. I've been wearing it a ton. This was weighing 10 grams when I first brought it into this project. Last month, it was weighing 9.81 grams after 12 uses. I've used this 14 times in the past month, making for 26 uses total. Today, it weighs 9.58 grams, so I've used 0.23 grams of product in those 14 uses. And this one is getting very, very, very low. The button shade of this same formula that I just rolled out last month was weighing 9.29 grams when I emptied it. This is at 9.58, so we are just about 0.3 grams away. But as far as my markings go, I rolled this one all the way up recently, and it is so, so low in the tube. I'm not going to roll it up now because it's a little bit broken, the mechanism, but I will show you in my drawing. Here's where it was when I brought it in May 15th, and we are all the way down there here in the month of July. So here's button. So you can see that button was right about there in May, is a little bit higher than this one, and I was able to use that up in the course of a month. So this one I think should just fly during the course of this next month. I've been using this as a blush and as a lipstick, and really doing my best to reapply it throughout the day when I'm wearing it as a lipstick, to just use, you know, even that much more product, and also just to have my lipstick looking fresh and beautiful, of course. So this one should be empty by the next update, and I'm just so kind of shocked and surprised with myself that I was able to get through another lipstick so quickly, but using this as a blush has definitely helped me to rush this one along and just get it out of my collection. So I'm very, very happy about that one, feeling great, and excited to show you another empty hopefully next month. These next few items came in just last month. The first one is a bronzer. This is from Tarte. This is the shade Park Avenue Princess in their shimmery formula. And I brought this in because my goal for the year was to hit pan on this bronzer. And I figured what better way to get that goal accomplished than by bringing it into my project pan, right? So I am sharing my attention between the Tarteist, two Tarte bronzers at odds with each other. So this is a beautiful summer shade, and I'm hoping to just hit pan on this one and then put it back in my collection so I can really focus on that other one from the Tarteist Pro Glow palette. So here's what this Park Avenue Princess was looking like last month. It was weighing 77.5 grams. During the past month, I reached for this 22 times. I use this on my face as well as on my chest and other areas of my body, my shoulders, and you know, anything I wanted bronzy. After those 22 uses, here's what it's looking like today. It's weighing 76.71 grams, so I've used 0.89 grams of product, which seems incredible, but the pattern's definitely starting to wear away, and I'm hopeful that you'll be able to see a little bit of a dip starting to form in this little portion of the pan. Who knows how well it's going to come off on camera, but I'm hopeful that this will have a pan on it, if not by next month, definitely by August. And then I can get back to the other bronzer that I want to focus on. But I'm very much enjoying her while she's in my everyday makeup drawer and while I'm reaching for her and just having those glowy, summery, bronzy looks that we all know and love. Next item is from Smashbox. It is a sample size of one of their primers. I decided to give myself a little bit of a gimme product in this lineup just to keep me motivated and keep things moving along. So why not bring in a mattifying primer? I was hoping to get use on this during these hot summer months to help my makeup to last, but it hasn't been hot. Thankfully. I mean, I'm not complaining because this cool gradual spring that California has enjoyed, that the Bay Area has enjoyed, has been absolute bliss. And now it is officially summer. It is finally starting to heat up a little bit, but not enough for me to get good use on this mattifying product. So I only used this 2 times in the past month. Here's what it was looking like last month. It was completely full. I never reached for it. It was weighing 7.42 grams. And after those 2 uses, here's what it's looking like today. Today it weighs 6.66 grams, so I used 0.76 grams of product somehow in those 2 uses. I don't know if that sounds correct, but all the same, I don't know how much product is even in here. I doubt it's going to take me much longer. I'm excited to reach for this in these warmer months, and I'm hoping this one will be empty for you by the next update. Fingers crossed. And the last item I have to update you on today is from Maybelline. It's another lipstick. This is their matte formula, and this is their shade Almond Rose, which is a beautiful pinky, just cool toned, I don't know, kind of a neutral pink actually. Is it more cool? I don't know. It's a really pretty pink, really easy everyday shade for me, and I've had this in my collection for quite a long time, so I want to just kind of move this out so I can buy new nudes for my collection eventually. That would be nice. So here's what the shade was looking like last month when I first brought it in. It was weighing 24.32 grams. I used it 11 times during the past month, and that's 11 days, not 11 applications, but over 11 days I used it. And today it's weighing 23.69 grams. I used 0.36 grams of product, and here's what it's looking like today. And I'm hoping you'll see that it's a little bit shorter. Not by much, but I'm okay with that. If this one takes me a few months to go through, I'm not gonna be too upset about it just because I have a lot of lip products that I'm focusing on and a lot of lip products that I want to finish during this year. So it's okay if my attention is divided and the progress is a little more slow than others. I do have it drawn in my notebook here. So here is where we were in June, and I was able to use up that much before this update for July. So if I'm able to use up a little bit faster, I think maybe 3 or 4 more months of use, that one should be gone pretty quickly. And now I can reach for that one as a blush as well, of course, once I go through Topanga and kind of want to amp up my use on a new lipstick that I want to focus on. So that's all for my update this month. No new products to bring in because I didn't have any empties, and that's okay. Not every single video has to be completely stellar with a ton of empties. That obviously can't happen every single month, but these monthly updates still have good progress that I love sharing with you, and those little bits of progress get me to those big, exciting finales eventually, right? It's like a mountain. You got to chip away at it bit by bit, and then ta-da, eventually you get something really exciting. So I really hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing really well wherever you are in the world, and I can't wait to see you in my next video. Until then, bye.